beef? Why do you have such a problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know who
the
you
pool house
are.
is torn apart. Okay, it's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam. Okay, I'm no better than you.
Movie Madness Entertainment. Welcome.
Welcome everyone. This isn't going to be a long stream. I want to give you my thoughts on the Amico, things that have happened, and to my Amico family, my Amico friends. I'll also give people space because today was an emotional day. I want to give that right off the bat. There's some people got very emotional. Give everyone space. Give everyone space. This is an emotional time, especially for people that are supporting this console. And I do want to address the concerns. Also, the other reason I'm doing this right now is when I get this, when the conversation is this intense, I can't sleep anyway. So I'll do a stream. I want to be respectful to everyone, but I also want to, I made a thumbnail here. Are people just memes, and the separation from audience and content creators, because once you actually get in the game and you create your own content and then you get emotionally involved with things and topics and meet people, and then you can listen, the more you do this, and I know my channel too, as there's been some emotional times with people on stream, some really heated debates. I don't always want it to go to the most extreme of extremes. But then what if someone has a moment on a stream, and then there's a group of other content creators that just want to laugh at someone's pain, and is that funny? Are people just memes? Like, lots of people like to make fun of this console, and people that like it. I genuinely am excited about this console. I like to root for new experiences, and I know it's not for everyone. But what if someone had a moment and then they're just mocked? Is that really criticism, though? Is that really critique? Because a lot of people act potential, and you also have to understand, even though someone may not be getting money for their content, and that may give them more people people online might say that makes them more real. They're not accepting super chats. They're not monetized. They're just doing this for the topic, and that's their only bias. I do have to let people know that as long as the many years that I've been on the internet and a content creator, there are many reasons to do things. One is attention, and it is a drug. You get addicted to it, and even if you're not getting money, there's other biases that steer your narratives and your content to be extremely, for this case, the narrative of the Amico and Intellivision. There's other reasons to do it. So I would ask that some people realize what's really going on with this whole conversation debate online for this specific topic. Lots of the internet are very anti-shill now. Oh, you're a shill. You're too close to it. You act like he's your friend. But you don't. But potentially, viewers do not see the other side and the extreme bias of people that want to get a lot of attention on dunking on this subject and how the bias can even be stronger on that potential end. For one instance, Pat and Ian from the Completely Unnecessary podcast, they gain a lot monetarily from putting things in a bad light. So if you really are being critical of certain people for talking positively about subject, you have to realize that there's extreme biases on the other end as well. I also want to say, where have we made mistakes? I do want to get to the main part of this. The investor in the Crayola video. It's not a great look, but they did nothing wrong. Did nothing wrong. If Intellivision did something to influence someone's opinion and gave them more access or something extra than that lady in the video, then it would be worthy of investigation. Now, some people are so conspiratorial that they think that they're being fed lines and all this other BS. But that's not the case. And we live in the real world and not people just online where everyone's anti-show and anti-companies and they think everything is fed. No, if the lady in the video had the same opportunity as the general public to go, her reaction is valid. If the video says family, the title of the video is Families in Crayola Event, is not saying a review, it's fine. It's fine. This is nitpicking, really. I will get to the chat here as well. Bradley, Saggy says me to go to bed. Matt Jarbo, Cyrus. It was an interesting day, Longo. That's why. Right. I'm up. I can't go to sleep right now. I'm wired. I'm wired. I do want to say that we also. Let me see here. Hey, DJC. Hey. I do want to say that it is a mistake. And as long as I've been doing my thing, I think one of the thing that everyone in the chat knows is I know a lot of people. I talk to a lot of people, and it didn't get like that by potentially distancing myself from certain individuals that do certain things. Everyone that should I have a disclaimer at the beginning of my video just because I have a guest on, I disagree with things they do. I could do that. I think really, especially on the internet right now, we have to judge people on their individual actions and words. Unless I'm specifically doing something, judge me on my own actions and words, and understand that conversations, there's always something that could be gained from talking to most people. Let me see. Cyrus, you could pop in if you'd like. This isn't going to be a hot stream. It's just going to be... yeah, I could have you on. I'll just have Cyrus on for... I just can't sleep right now, really. I can't. I'll send it to you on Discord. Just give me a moment here. My life experience, and actually what I do for a living, just ignoring people, it doesn't help. I think talking to people and being genuine in your actions and trying to have genuine discussions, at least on your end. Now, you can't control what other people do. There's always something to gain from that. Always something. And judge people based on their own worth of what in their own conduct. Josh Bowen says, "I'm good. My kids gave me a headache earlier." Yes, Lunga. It is obvious that it's a conflict of interest, but that's on that individual person to disclose. This was not a review video. I'll bring up the video. And It was open to the general public. It's still a reaction. Could there be an additional disclaimer in the future? Yes. Might that be better? Potentially. Hey, Cyrus.
Hey.
Hey, I just can't sleep. I'm just all wired. I didn't mean to keep you up.
No, it's good. I was thinking about everything too, you know.
Honestly, when I make some of my thought processes, I have so much going on in my mind. I couldn't sleep now if I wanted to. It was just an emotional day. I do want to say this. I just want to reiterate my thoughts on the investor thing. As long as Intellivision didn't give anything extra to her to get her opinion, to skew her opinion a certain way, I don't think they broke any guidelines. Now, if someone has a conflict of interest, it's really up to that person to disclose it. If she didn't feel she needed to, that's on her. But she's also not an influencer online. She just has more to gain by giving it a positive reaction. So I think, is it a great look though? No, it's not a great look, but it's not a lot. There's not a lot there. I did want to give I basically said that on the thing earlier, but I was thinking about it so much. There are laws and regulations for influencers and reviewers, because they, their audience can be skewed if they don't disclose that. But
I wish he would have said something in the video. I didn't even know that she was an investor until I heard about it. Maybe it was today or yesterday, whenever it was.
Yeah. It's still not titled a review though. There's a difference there.
Well,
it's still the person's first reaction to playing it. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know the rules. I don't know the laws. Yeah. But when you said it's not a good look, I mean, I think that's pretty much hitting the nail on the head.
Right. There's nothing that's sketchy or shady that Intellivision did, but based on audiences online right now and how there is outside the bubble of Intellivision talk, there's a strong focus against shilling and cozying up the companies and conflicts of interest. The audience, actually consumers, demand more transparency now too. That it doesn't really matter if I don't think, and they actually didn't in the future, maybe just put in I don't think they should address it publicly either, because no one accepts even if they make a correction at this point, people dunk on it. So I think if anything in the future, just put it in the description of the video that people in this video could be families, friends, and potential investors, and then you're covered.
Why don't? Yeah, it seems like a pretty easy fix, right?
Right. So that's the only thing I would recommend, so people could say, "Hey," but it's not like I'll bring up the video. Nothing in it says review or when all these got, because back I do know about it because I know a lot about the toy review industry and social media people on the internet. And I do know you have to disclose it because people weren't. And also for products back years ago on YouTube, and they weren't saying I was sent this. And that is a big, but you're also selling something you're also selling something too.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
I saw something in the chat just now. Zeno says, I don't see how this isn't shady. What is that word? I mean, when you use a word like shady, I'm trying to figure out what that means. What do you mean shady?
Trying to trick people.
Is that what do people think? Well, let me ask you. I
don't think they're trying to trick people, but it doesn't matter what I think. A large majority of the online discourse think, oh, they're trying to.
You think so? You think?
Well, there's a lot of. Let's be real. Look at the internet. There's so many conspiracy theories online right now, and just look at Rotten Tomatoes as an example. I know this is outside the realm of video games, but movies. People do not trust. There's the layman, the regular person, does not have a lot of trust with outlets that give reviews. And you always see a discrepancy between the critic score and the audience score every single time.
I just want to. I'm not arguing. If people feel like it's shady, that's how they feel. I'm not trying to say they're wrong for how they feel about it. I'm just trying to understand. You know, to me, maybe it's because you and me, we kind of have this closeness to everything. So I don't always see things the way other people do because I mean, I just I look at a situation like this and I kind of go, well, that was stupid. We probably, you know, Tommy and his people probably should have just did what you said and just put something in the description.
I honestly think he just didn't think of it.
I totally agree with you.
I know, but the viewpoint there is that it wasn't like there's a viewpoint that it's intentional. And there's a lot of conspiracy theorists online that like, oh, they're just doing this.
I don't know if it's fair to say they're conspiracy theorists. I think people naturally distrust, especially in a situation where they don't know everything. And there's this narrative out there where people, you know, negativity is where people are drawn.
Well, yes, yeah, you're right. This is the environment we operate though on as people on a platform on YouTube in 2021. It's this. I've been around a long time. I know how people are. That's why I say, have we made? I don't think Intellivision made mistakes. I think we are making mistakes by potentially citing out critics. There's a lot of people that have no bias here about the Amico, my viewers, that really follow all my other content that think it's kind of conflict of interest here. I'm trying to explain to them why I personally don't think it is, but this is what you get outside of the if you just cover video games and Intellivision Amico and you're more like pro. This is the response you get from the internet, honestly.
Well, it's okay. I'm just trying to understand.
No. These are great questions.
I see the chat. They think I'm making excuses.
No. That's Longa. That's my friend. He has interviewed Tommy, but I'll be honest. You sell your comics on the. What's the problem with selling a product online? I don't. There's Longa.
It's all right. It's fine. It's fine.
No. I know. It's a different situation, Longa. There's nuance involved. There's nuance. If he actually did something to influence her opinion, that's a different situation. If a company sends you a product that can influence you to be more positive towards it. That's why it needs to disclose. If someone pays you to cover things, that can influence your opinion because you're getting a paycheck. That's where it needs to be disclosed. So there is a gigantic difference than someone that goes to a public event and is not given any special treatment for their reaction. It's still her reaction. It's on her to disclose it, really. And it's not called a review. It was the video. It's a very different thing if you have a review and then you have a bunch of investors in there. And there's also such a thing as private investors and public investors. There's a big difference there. If there's a publicly traded company and you could buy stock, you can't give an opinion on anything and you can't be in any content. Now, potentially it might be nice if more of this was disclosed in the future.
I think it's a mistake. You know, right?
I mean, I think it could be handled better in the future.
Yeah, absolutely. It's to me. I guess this is me making an excuse, but I mean, if just from looking at it, even if you weren't close to what's going on, you could probably say, you know, one of the things that tends to happen with this company, being such a small company and everything, they've made a lot of mistakes. They've been very rash with a lot of things. They've said things before they should have. They've, overpromised and underdelivered on some things, right? I think the reasonable conclusion here is, wow, they just didn't think about this, made a mistake, something you can easily fix. It's not even. It's not some.
Yeah.
I don't know why everyone's like trying to act like this is this epic moment of drama. It's like, like she probably never really invested in anything before. I'm just making excuses again, I guess.
She brought her kid.
Yeah.
It was called Families. The whole context of the video, she brought her kid who liked it. Now saying the go buy line. Okay, I could see.
I don't know. I don't even know, right? That's the other thing, Max. You and I get in this trap of trying to explain what other people do. And
well, no. I do know because my wife was given products for a while for review, and I know what disclosures you have, and I know the reasons. And I was also there. I also was there when they made the change. Like now you have to. Like I was there before and after. People were not disclosing it because they have, they gained. That can influence your opinion if it's sent to you. That can influence your opinion for a video. If someone pays you to make a video and you don't disclose that, that's a violation because it's your opinion. Now, she does have some conflicts of interest, but that is on her to disclose because she is an investor in a public investing opportunity.
Oh my God, the things in the chat room. It's like they think this is like this.
Well, no, this is the internet.
It's like super. She's like a super villain now, I guess. This is all deliberate deception.
No. RJ asked the good question here. RJ asked the good question. What type of video did this investor appear in? That is key. That is context. That is nuance.
Yeah.
What type of video? And I'll bring it up. God. Don't worry about it. Don't look at the chat.
But Chuck's in there. And I'm like, I feel like we have to throw a rope and like get Chuck out of there or something, I feel bad for Chuck. He had a bad night.
Oh,
or maybe a good night. I don't know. Depends on how he's.
I think we all learn from things. And I also want to say sometimes people are too critical as viewers that do not make content on their own of people online. Yeah. And then when you're actually in the game and you're a content creator and then you do discourse, make connections and talk more online, you realize this is the question I posed in the thumbnail. Are people just memes? And I don't mean to put you on the spot either, Cyrus. But
it's okay.
But treating people like people and not just things to laugh at. It could be very insulting for people to take your genuine opinions and skew it and pretend like you're a liar or mock it. And that's not cool. That's not cool. And that you don't realize how it is until you're actually a content creator. Like that's something I think that the viewer potentially may not understand. And when you start getting into making content, you see how personal things can be, and you have moments on a live stream. And I'm not getting into specifics here or anything or anyone. I'm just saying that's when you realize how people, and this is why we call potential critics, they like to be called critics when we actually think they are legit haters because they are acting under and using the critique as a shield when really they are joining together as a group to mock other people. And that's where I step in. My channel has always been about defending the right to be a fan of something. There's a lot of groups online that like to make fun of people for liking things. That's the problem with the internet right now. No one likes to like anything. Everyone likes to laugh at stuff. And it's not just isolated to this situation. But it's a very I do want you viewers watching now to understand that when you start getting in the game and you start making content, it's a very different experience. And when someone's completely mocking what you're doing, just because, and you're trying to be positive and give your genuine opinions, and they're just saying, oh, we're just critics, it's kind of bullshit. And they are potentially being bad actors. But the other thing is, I don't like to cut people off too. I want to talk to as many people as I can and say, hey, can we have a nice discussion person to person, even though I'm in a mask, and get some common ground here. And then I'll try to give you a little critique here and there. Like, what you're doing is really not cool. It's really it can make people upset, not to get the specifics. And it's not really criticism. if you're just memeing on people 24/7, constantly. You know. All right, Lunga. This is why Lunga. You know, you think I have too close to unbiased. You have a lot of bias there yourself. So I'm not saying anyone's unbiased. Zeno, man, listen.
Cryus, that's funny. I like when people do that. That's hilarious.
I didn't even know he did that. Oh,
People do it all the time. It
All
is
right.
what it is.
Oh, he corrected it. Maybe it was an accident that time. I don't know.
Yeah, it probably was an accident. Sure.
Okay.
Why not?
All right. Let me get to RJ because he's a good friend. The way the Amico crap is going, I'm sick of it. People are being doxxed, people are being harassed, threatened, and they put through emotional BS. This is ridiculous. It's a gaming console. Fair enough. What should I do? Should I stop it? Should I stop talking to people, RJ? You know that's not what I do.
Max, do you ever like stop and just kind of like look at everything and just realize the absurdity of like the conversations that we have and how serious everyone is about like this stuff? You know what I mean?
I was gonna quit right around the same time you quit, and I was not gonna come back. And this is the type of content I like to do, and everyone gives me crap about it. Everyone, all my friends do, but that's why everyone knows me too. I try to be genuine with what I do. I can't control other people, and I do want to talk to as many people as possible. And I think there's always, if I listen to all my friends, I wouldn't have as many friends. Every one of my friends has something wrong, has some issue with another friend. Most people can get along with me. Most people. But there's everyone in there's all kinds of differences of opinion in this chat right now. Some people that don't like to talk to each other. And I really do wish you'd all get along. And I try so hard not to pick sides. And I just try to be genuine in my actions. I don't like to do bullshit. If anything I specifically done, call me out for that. But don't put don't put someone else's baggage on me just because they're on my channel to talk a little bit. We're not best friends. I've had some Amico streams the last 3 weeks, and some of them have been more successful than others. Some I wasn't too happy with the outcome, but I always put myself out there, and I'm not, I think I embrace criticism, though. I think I should push back a little bit more. I tried to do that on the last stream about it. I tried to say, this stuff isn't really cool. It's not really just criticism. It's not. It's like, you
know what I love about you, Max? Like, we had these great conversations when we were in Pennsylvania, and I think we've had a few of them since, like privately, just chit chatting. And you really do want to do the right thing. You really are trying to do what you think is right, and I respect that. I may not always agree with the way you go about things and stuff like that, but so what? I really do appreciate that you're still here trying to do this,
Yeah. Well, this is the thing. I should not have to stop making content, and when I know the other side is not, and I don't like to even say sides, but let's just be real. It doesn't matter. Like there's a strong argument to just ignore people. That doesn't help. And I like it. I'm interested to address criticisms. I believe nothing was done wrong. I think things can always be done better.
What do you mean? What do you mean nothing was done wrong?
Well, with the investor in the video.
Oh no, definitely something was done wrong. Like if she was an investor and she was in the video and she's telling people to buy it, it would have been really a good idea, especially with all the videos that have been made up to this point, to think about that and be like, hey, who's in our video? And maybe maybe we should say something just to avoid the it's like,
well, I think in the future you have no choice but to address it now.
Yeah,
it for future. People care about this stuff. But here's the actual title of the video: Amico Family's Crayola experience. So what the context that I want to say is, what is the video actually saying? It's just saying Amico Family's Crayola experience. It's not saying review. It's not, it's just giving people reacting. That, I mean, if we start putting disclaimers on just reactions too, that's a whole nother level. Maybe consumers in the audience do want that in the future. Everything has to have a disclaimer on everything. And
I mean, there's only so much you can disclaim, but
right.
I mean,
there's nothing here that it's still. She wasn't given anything extra to give her opinion there. She does have some conflicts of interest because she's personally invested. That's not up to them to disclose. It's up to her.
Yeah.
So she
didn't. Is that right? See, I don't know the rules for all this stuff. Like, I don't know what you're supposed.
Intellivision only has to disclose it if they have given her something extra, access, a free thing for, something to influence her opinion. That's where they have to disclose something. If they gave something extra to her to influence the opinion, like potentially say some people that really helped out, and I could say this because they were not included in the reaction video. Some people that are influencers got a pass into Crayola to help set up and help with the public, but they were not in here. I think that would be something extra. She paid her ticket. She went. This is her first reaction. She has a reaction with her kid, and that's fine.
I think you would agree, though, that maybe in hindsight, it would be good to.
Lunga, she does, but that's not on them to disclose. That's on her. Maybe you could think that she is unethical, and she probably is just a nice lady that's new to investing. And the sickening thing is, should I even comment on this nice lady that wants to have because this might make her uncomfortable?
Oh, dude, I can only imagine what.
Right.
Like,
so I think she's a genuine nice person. She just didn't think about it. Honestly, that's my opinion.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine her waking up tomorrow and her family or friends telling her, "Hey, your face is all over."
She looks.
Yeah, they got your face all over YouTube. Everyone's talking about you.
My opinion, if you want my honest opinion, I think she didn't realize that it would be a thing because she's new to all this. She's a new investor. Yeah. She was happy. She didn't see the conflict of interest. That's still not on Intellivision. In the future, I think they're going to have to put something in the description at least that says this video can include families, friends, and investors, anyone that's on the Intellivision mailing list. And they do disclose that to people,
I feel bad for her though, because I don't think she had any idea, just what I think. I don't know. I don't think she had any idea that this would be an issue at all. And I think that was the responsibility of Intellivision. I think they should have anticipated, if we're going to have investors showing up to events and we're going to put them in our videos, we probably need to mention that I understand legality or whatever. I mean, I guess I do. So that's not the issue. The issue is just to avoid this conversation, right?
It doesn't matter if we think it's okay and if a large majority of the public doesn't, just to avoid this in the future. Yes, I think we should all learn from it.
I understand the criticism of it because I get why people see something like that and they go, "What's up with that? That's weird." And I also, on the other hand, see why they made that mistake. And I think if they would just say, "Hey, we made a mistake and we should have said something," probably it could go a long way to sort of moving on from this, because I mean, I don't know. Anything I have to say is probably going to be taken a certain way.
Okay, so here's Lunga being real. There's nothing illegal here, right? Not all ethics are about legalities. Right.
Yeah.
Right. But there was so thank you, Lunga, for that comment. I really appreciate that, because there was accusations that there was something potentially illegal and that they should be investigated. That is why this is such a big issue. So there you go. So ethics is not about legalities. A lot of people think it's unethical. There you go. But it's not illegal.
It's just it looks bad. That's all we're really talking about, right? It just looks bad. And I mean, we don't know the motivations or lack of motivations at play here. It's just it looks bad.
Proton investigate her? No. She's a private person with it invested in a public option opportunity. It's like someone buying a stock. She's not like a bigwig. Don't investigate people. No. That's I like you, Protoss X, but no. I feel weird even showing her image because that's kind of uncool.
A lot of YouTubers
that's true. But did I say anything incorrect though? No,
I
didn't. I said
is that
it's
what
not illegal.
That's a vague statement. Are you saying that we're like uneducated attorneys? We're trying to
I have personal experience in this issue.
Moogle's voice sounds like Cyrus. That's right.
Yeah, it does sound like
yeah.
But I also want to say, because it was an emotional day, give people that were included on that live stream some space, and we want to have them. I do want to have content in the future with more positive Intellivision content and My Amico Family. I don't call us a cult; I call us a family, because we're rooting for something fresh in the gaming industry, and it's not hurting anybody. It's not hurting anyone if it succeeds. It's not gonna. It potentially can hurt some people if it fails. It's not gonna hurt anyone if it succeeds. It's just another option.
It might hurt Nintendo from all those massive sales that they get.
Yeah. I just hope I get it. And I mean, I'm being selfish too. I want my Amico. I want like DJC's song is stuck in my head, and I'm like, I want it.
Oh man, did you get his album?
No, honestly, I'll be real with you. I'm trying to pay down debt which I've been honest with, and my extra money went towards my boxed edition. So I will buy his album eventually. It's just not right away.
You gotta hear that bowling song. That bowling song is legit.
No, Lunga, I'm honestly, it's almost 4, so I only wanted to go on for a little bit, and I hope to get back to Movie Madness tomorrow night. But yeah. I just couldn't sleep without, because it's fun being on a panel, but you can't always get all your points across because you have to wait for the other person, and then I can't sleep without it's like therapy. My channel's kind of like therapy. I kind of like say whatever's on my mind. So I wanted to stream a little bit. I knew Cyrus was pretty chill tonight too. I know you're pretty up. You're probably up for the same reasons. You're just thinking about shit and how ended a crazy day and just trying to get your thoughts out.
I don't really have a lot of thoughts, to be honest. My brain is so tired from everything. Like, this has gone on for so long, I don't know how long I've been in the middle of the Amico bullshit, but I'll tell you, like, I'm still looking forward to it, and I'm still
Yes. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. I don't really have anything to say. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, I like talking to you today. We'll do some real casual movie madness like it happened last time.
What the hell was wrong with me that day? I was like yelling, and I never do that. Like, it was so crazy.
Well, but I did want to say the last point on my thumbnail. We are making mistakes by cutting people off or assuming because people talk to other people online, we can't put their baggage. The people that do things online, we can't put that baggage on other people. We can't. We gotta, and stopping talking to people is the worst thing you could do, I believe. I just, that's how I follow my whole channel. I can't stop talking. I like to talk to everyone. You know what? There's the meme that have you ever seen this meme, Cyrus? The come on the show meme.
The what?
Someone made a meme on me because I always ask people to come on the show. Did you see it yet? Oh, here it is. You want to come on the show? You want to come on? Do you want to come on then? Do you want to come on? Do you want to come on? Do you want to come on? If anyone wants to come on, do you want to come on? That's me. That's me. That's genuinely me. I want to talk to everybody. And that's why it's funny. That is me in a nutshell. Except tonight. It's almost 4.
Yeah.
It is 4. God damn it.
Don't bring Chuck on. He'll start yelling at everybody and what a crazy night.
I honestly thought when he came in there, I was like, oh God, did I do something to piss him off? I was like, oh shit.
I was talking to Relic after the show. We had a good conversation. And I was like, I have never seen Chuck act like that. Like, I was like, what is going on? Is it like Halloween? Like, is that what the deal is? Or what's up? It's pretty scary.
Well, yeah. I want to play DJC's I Want My Amico song, really. I don't know if I don't know if I get a copyright for that.
If he'll strike you.
Yeah, I won't play it tonight. If you give me the okay, I'll play it in the future. But I just want to bring him on because people need to sub them. He's a very talented guy.
Chuck's a great guy, man. Chuck is an awesome dude.
Let me see if I can have him. Well, I honestly I like Lunga, but I honestly didn't want to have him on tonight because I don't want any more.
I don't want to. I don't want.
No, I don't want any.
Nothing against.
No, nothing against him, but the overwhelming majority of people really think certain ways about this whole system and stuff, and I just need a break from it right now. I need some positive Chuck vibes if I could find. Man, I haven't tweeted you in a while. DJC Studios. Oh boy. So I want people to go sub to him. Really, he's a lot of fun, and we need to. I think Saggy needs to make an appearance in his next track when he makes it. Here we go. If you could pop on. All right. What are you playing any games, Cyrus? Recently?
Well, that's I don't have any modern systems other than I have, Steam. That's as modern as I have. So when I play games, I mainly play retro stuff and Minecraft. I don't know, man. Like I don't have a PlayStation or Xbox right now, so and then no Switch. So
no Switch. Okay.
Yeah. I'm old. I do old stuff.
I've been playing Spectacular Sparky, that game I showed you when we streamed together last time when I used to do that OnlyFans thing.
Spectacular Sparky.
Oh, that's fun.
I don't remember
that game.
I probably remember if I saw I just can't remember it. I have to look it up.
I could show you. We won't watch the trailer, but I could show you real quick. It's an amazing game. I was going to do some type of video on. I don't know what type of video to do. I don't really do reviews much. I was going to do a series called Game Stack and give my favorite games in the genre. Let me see here. You'll know as soon as I show it to you. This is an amazing game on Switch that it was only like $15.
Oh, I remember now. Yeah,
it's so much fun.
Yeah, it looks cool.
It's even better than the trailers suggest.
They have a bunch of games that are new games. They look retro or whatever. There's a bunch of good ones on Steam. That's one cool thing that I like about Steam is being able to pick up games like that.
Lunga, I'm gonna DM you on Twitter. Yeah, I heard Dune 2 is getting officially made.
Oh yeah, they greenlit it. Did you see it yet? The first one? I texted you, but you didn't ever respond to me.
The first one, yes, I did.
Dude, you know what my favorite thing in it is, and this is not a spoiler of any kind. Those flying machines that look like dragonflies.
Oh, the ships?
Yeah, I can't remember what they're called. They have a weird name. My brother keeps telling me I can't remember what it is.
Okay, yeah, those ships were pretty cool. I want to watch it again.
Those were badass, dude. I was like, dude, can we make these? Like, is that feasible? Because they look freaking badass. I was like, damn, very cool.
Email me.
Yeah, Mike, like DM me or whatever on Discord. We'll figure something out.
So I will say to you guys in the chat, I'm still going to do what I do. I never lie to anyone. I'm probably going to have someone on that someone's going to have a problem with in the future. That doesn't mean I co-sign what they do, and that means I want to try to talk to them and try to show them the opposite side or people too, and maybe that might give them a little bit of pause the next time they just want to mock everyone. To give you a little hidden thing that I don't really reveal much on my streams. When you break bread with people, when you talk to them directly, it's not as easy when you want to next time you want to make fun of them. That's my point of view too.
Yeah.
So that is my secret agenda that I don't really reveal on my streams.
Agenda revealed.
Right. So I think when you talk to them directly and you kind of say, this isn't so cool, and then the next time they go and do that, they kind of, they might get in their head a little bit and think, you know what? If they are a decent person, decent people do stupid things online. I don't want to judge people for the rest of their lives. We know we love Saggy, and I'm not dragging Saggy out to this too. Myself also, she said in the past, she's not exactly happy with everything she's done in the past either. People could change, people could be better. When you talk to people directly, I think it helps. And I don't reveal what I do for a living, but I am in customer service.
Sex worker.
What? I am in customer service, and I talk to.
What was that all about?
There he is.
I have a logo in front of me.
Go sub to DJC. Help him out. Go check out this track.
Oops, hold on.
Free him from his prison. Oh, never mind. He's out.
He's getting the top spot, Cyrus.
Oh,
because he's on screen.
Wait, I thought that was Moogle. Where's Jon Snow?
He's somewhere. If you don't see him, then you should worry.
No, Max, I was gonna say I could send you a song link. Twitter won't let me do it, but I can send it like in an email because it'll be a drive link, and you can play one if you want.
Oz, can I just play your YouTube video?
I don't. Well, the one I was gonna send you isn't listed on YouTube. It's one of the newer ones.
Okay. Yeah.
Send you,
hold on. Let me.
He's trying to hook you up, dude.
You can email me at the DJC Game Studios at
Here,
Gmail.
I'll give you my email in the private chat there.
Okay.
That's my private email.
All right.
I'm real happy about that. I'm gonna have to invest in some PS Vita cases for these because I was like, why doesn't anyone make? I want someone to make it. So that looked really good.
What was there was the complaint that I saw somebody saying like they didn't like that the boxes don't close all the way or something?
No, I think that's a valid criticism. I think if there was like a small way to
close, it's just they're
right. It
flappy,
could, I mean, they could improve in the future.
Well,
they could do something.
Do they close like the old Intellivision boxes?
Yeah, they're just a gatefold box. That's people aren't used to that because it's been since the 70s, 80s since they made those.
Oh, so they just didn't know that's what.
They're just not a clicky DVD case. I mean, if you hang it upside down, it's going to fall open.
Well, listen. I will address my critics in the chat. I just want to, I know that my pal Lunga is not sold on the Amico, and he's going to have lots of things to say. I don't want to get into that tonight.
Is Lunga the dude I yelled at?
Yes, he is.
Oh, Lunga, my apologies, dude. Sorry.
I don't want to go through all that again. Keep in mind that I was already on a 3-hour panel stream, and I was just giving my thoughts. Yes, well, behind the scenes too, like after count that. And I will be honest with it's frustrating and emotional right now So I am open to criticism. I just don't want to do it. You have to understand, please, viewers, understand that even people that are open to criticism don't want to do it every single time. It's draining. So I do defend Intellivision Amico because I'm rooting for them. And I gave my thoughts at the beginning. That doesn't mean I want to debate it every time. I just wanted to give you my opinion and let it go at that. I know
I sent you that link.
Oh, okay. Thank you. So, yes.
I don't ever think, I try not to think of myself as defending something, you know, like I say what I think. I have opinions and it is what it is. I'm not defending the whole, like, someone attacks, someone defends mentality, I think is what the problem is, you know, like we have our opinions and we don't agree all the time. Yeah. Right.
No, but go, you know, giving my opinion and then hearing I do my channel's built on hearing someone or friendly debates on the opposing side, but I don't always want to do it every time. Oh wow, we got a new member.
When you make excuses for an unethical behavior, it is defending. Well, I guess that's one way you can look at it.
Yeah. That dude Vince became a YouTube member. I really appreciate the support, man. I plan on doing a member stream this weekend, so let me know if you want to be on the member stream, actually. No, listen, RJ, you're always the one that says bring people on, and then you're like, wow, that went crazy. I'm not saying that he's going to do a certain way. I just was going to end it in like 10 minutes. I'm not. It's 4:11 for me. I have stuff to do in the morning.
Did you run out of tab, Chuck?
It says access denied, Chuck.
Really?
I sent a request.
Oh, let me see if that's weird.
It says.
I know I sent it as a Google Drive link. Hold on. Why won't it let? Oh, here we go. Share request. Share.
Man, like,
okay, it should be now. Try now because I just said it. I shared it. I guess I don't know why I had to do that, but
like, you ever talk to somebody and it seems like they just want to fight with you? You ever have that kind of like you're like, dude, I'm just trying.
I am a tab hoarder.
Not you. I'm saying,
I'm
like,
talking about 1-inch biceps.
Oh, you ever do that? Like, you have like a friend of yours who's like, you're just like, dude, I'm just trying to talk to you.
All right, Longa. Well, listen. No, let's listen to his song before I bring him on because he has opinions. He's very opinionated guy. I don't know what he's going to say sometimes. I want to listen to your song. Is this a new song?
This is the Shifty Eye Dealer, based off the classic Poker and Blackjack from the 1970s, early 80s Intellivision game.
Cool. All right.
So who is this guy? Who is the Shifty Eye Dealer? I'm going to find out in this song.
All right. I hope you can hear it. Can you see this now?
Yeah.
All right, let me see.
Las Vegas is the town I arrived in style. Pop my head out the sunroof just for a while. Sunshine on face. This is the place I gotta hit all.
This is some great streaming resolution.
Now in store as I see all the lights reflecting on the floor. Vegas, poker, and blackjack, and that's my aim. I hit the same.
Oh, it sounds like crap.
For the same game. Signs, these classic rhymes, these classic feels for these classic times. Blackjack the game. As I sit down, the Shifty Eye Dealer, I gotta make him frown. Dealing the cards, looking back and forth, and I'm trying my best just for what it's worth. What comes next? I gotta hit or stand. I collect my win and then check out the band. Shifty Eye Dealer, what's he all about?
I like the part.
With a frown on his mouth, are you gonna hit? Don't wait as quiet as a mouse, but you only see him win when you lose to the house. Shifty Eye Dealer, what's he all about? Looking left and right with his little frowny mouth, are you gonna hit? Don't wait as quiet as a mouse, but you only see him win when you lose to the house.
Oh, be nice, everyone. I don't.
The quality is absolutely awful on this. It's so compressed. It's barely like.
As I walk away from the table, who is this guy? Pretty slick dresser on some qualified. What's his story? How long has it been? Do I trust him? I don't know if I can. Perplexing, vexing questions in my brain. Then he takes the win. Oh, so vain. Checking the crowd, his eyes wandering around. Whatever he's looking for, I hope that he found.
buzz sound is the cards being shuffled on the game.
No fake, should I work up the courage to go up to him? And I ask all these questions when he's got that grin, and I better wait, because I see that.
It sounds like it's being listened to through a transistor radio. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, I get it.
Really bad quality.
No, it's good, dude. And
no, I like it a lot.
Is that dude
gonna
be
the streaming service is not like it's not coming through correctly.
Sometimes people don't need to be 100% opinion all the time, Lunga. God damn it.
It's like
that's why he will.
It's all right, but if you want to use it and play it like where you can download and actually do like a good quality version of it, go ahead. You know,
I'm from Texas, and I guess we're more polite than other people. I mean, I
don't care. I don't care. It's all good.
I don't know. I don't know.
I want to. Well,
it's from the poker in blackjack game from Intellivision. It's about the shifty-eyed card dealer, Reticent Justice.
I'm not. I don't know. Whatever. Everybody has opinions.
I'm gonna play just the beginning of your video so people realize, you know. Yes, but you don't have to be at 100% of the time. God damn it. Oh my God, my viewers are giving me hell. That I will say one thing, which you regular viewers of my channel don't understand. My channel could be a hot place for someone to come on and, you know, you viewers do not let anyone off the hook. You criticize everybody, my viewers.
Oh, I think it's funny. I don't care.
Oh man, don't they?
I love it,
that's
man.
Cyrus. Do you guys feel that about coming about my? Let me hear. Give this guy some props. Listen to this. This is one of my favorite. I want my.
Is this going to sound as crappy as the other one just?
Well, we are going through StreamYard too, so hopefully not.
Okay.
I'm not going to play the whole thing. I'm just giving you a taste.
Okay.
Viewers.
Oh boy, this sounds like shit too.
Does it?
Yeah, the quality is so compressed. It sounds like an AM radio.
Yeah.
I play bowling with my mom, baseball with my dad, a natural smash with all the free time that I had. Invite friends over, armor battle and skiing. Intellivision, part of my childhood, my beam. Buzz bomb, a shark, you know I'm a win. Gonna make the fish bigger when I nip at the fin. Can't pick a favorite,
yes.
I just love them all. Little kid, bedtime, still watch from the hall. My dad missed friends up late, no yawn. PGA golf, 4-player, it's on. How do I keep these memories? Don't want them to end. Amico is my pal, my buddy, my friend. Let's come together again. Mom, dad, sister, brother, and best friend. Up to 8 can play. Let's hit the couch. This is just the best day. Yeah, I think
I can't do all that tonight. Maybe another time. But yeah, he is legit. Oh my God, Josh, be nice, please. People are so. Oh my goodness.
It's all good. I think it's hilarious, guys.
Yeah. All right. Well, go.
It's all good, dude.
What do you? What's your plans, DJC? Or are you doing an Amico stream tomorrow? What's your Amico Forever streams? Come on.
Yeah, Amico Forever I should be tomorrow. Yeah. Oh my God, if I ever get to sleep tonight, it's already 20 after 4. Hey, it's almost 4:20 for all you smoking individuals. In 2 minutes.
Oh, okay.
I take back my apology. Fuck this dude.
Oh,
like what a dickhead. Like everything out of his mouth, in his fingers, I guess, is just instigating. Okay. Sheesh, the worst type of YouTuber.
All right. Yeah, we all wanted to be nice.
No, he's not trying to be nice. Everything he's doing is
no. That's not what I meant.
Prozac, I've heard of him. I don't really know who he is. I'm just a raspy dude. A raspy mid-range voice that gets annoying.
I was trying to highlight RJ's here. This makes me want to buy an Amico. Yeah. There you go.
I don't even understand people like that. I just like.
Well, this is why I wanted to have a chill stream. I invited, you know what? I sometimes want to have a chill stream and just invite people that I could chill with. I don't want everything to be on.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
No, you did fine. Oh my God. I'm going to end it now. It's an hour. I don't need another one of these. Bye, everyone. Have a nice
God,
day.
what a dickhead. Fuck that dude.
I guess.
Okay. Good night, everyone. Good morning, actually. God damn it.
Morning.
What do I have to do in a few hours? Good night,
Happy
everyone.
smoking.
Or good morning. Good morning, everyone. Bye.
I can't stand